always wondered why somebody would say an instrument isn't playable anymore. Of course, maybe on some not restored instruments you wouldn't play Bach, but certainly you could improvise and you could write music for this specific instrument. What I like very much about historic instruments, about old instruments, is the richness of the sound. Most of the modern instruments, they lack this richness. I like the idea very much that you can choose to play my estampie on this organ, because the compass doesn't fit exactly between my piece and the organ. Also, it's not very easy to play on the organ, so you have to search for the stops, and it's not built like, let's say, a standard instrument. That makes it very interesting and very inspiring. There are some difficulties when you try to play my estampie on this organ, as we don't have all the keys needed. For example, this organ starts with an F. We have F, G, A, B, flat and B, and so on. And in my estampie you would need a lower D. So this is some sort of a challenge. We expect the participant to adapt this piece on this organ. You could just change some notes, change the transposition, or choose other colors. But this happened all the time during the Renaissance or Baroque era. So you had some music, and I think most of the time you would have to adapt this music to your own instrument. The form of an estampie can be quite complex. An estampie, as we know it, is some sort of a dance. It has a very strong, distinct rhythm, and it consists of pairs of verses, and one verse is opening, has an opening end, so to say, and the second verse has a closing ending, a closing cadence. And what's very interesting, the verses have different lengths, so the form of an estampie can be quite complex. And I tried to incorporate those specifications into my estampie. I took just the first few notes of the Passacaglia of Buxtehude. It just gave me some inspiration, so I took those notes, transformed them into a theme. And those few notes are the basis for the whole composition. So everything is derived from this phrase. I'm very fascinated by those magnificent instruments, and I like the charming sound of the small organ. So it's absolutely impressive to play on this huge console and to have this, well, magnificent sound.